Day two.
Day two.
Where we going, Coop?
Going to Summit.
Woke up a little bit late, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll make it. Are you up, Cooper?
Barely. Barely. Still waking up.
What time did we go to bed last night?
4:30.
This might have been my favorite observatory deck, just because of how just different it was and how unique it was to the rest of the observatories. So you start at the 91st floor, and this is the first kind of deck that you get to have the New York City views at, and there is just mirrors all around you, on the floor, on the sides of you. So we honestly forgot our glasses, but you can see in this shot here that they give you sunglasses in case you forget them like we did. We did take them off a little bit just for pictures and stuff. We decided not to get the New York City pass for this trip just because we were only staying for a couple of days. And basically what the New York City pass is you get access to many attractions and observatories across New York City, and you pay a one-time fee. So we actually ended up purchasing our tickets separately on each of the observatory's websites and selecting our time. So we selected for the summit, we went for 10 a.m. It was still quite crowded, which you can probably tell, but I still had a great time either way. I knew that the crowds were gonna be there. I mean, it was a weekend, so you just kind of have to go with the flow. If you want to avoid the crowds, I might suggest that you go as soon as they open. So at this point, I think they've been open for maybe a couple of hours. And like I said in the beginning, we did sleep in, so we wouldn't have made that early time slot either way. But the early bird gets the worms, so if you are an early bird, take advantage of it and go as soon as they open so that you can experience this with no crowds. The little balloon room that you just saw was part of the 92nd floor, and then you were about to see a little bit of the 93rd floor. Okay, if you look really closely, I'm about to zoom in with that building that kind of has the triangle little floor sticking out of it. That's Edge. That's another observatory that I will show y'all later in this video. We're at the little terrace.
Summit Terrace.
Outside. Look at our view. Feel close to the clouds. Do you feel close to the clouds?
I do.
I was actually a little bit nervous coming up here and going 90 plus stories up a building because I do have a little fear of heights. But surprisingly, you feel sturdy, like the building isn't shaky or anything. Just eaten my blueberry muffin. The top of it, I don't know, I just like the top better than anything else. So I did that. And I love the top of my blueberry muffin. And it was so good. They had real blueberries in it. Oh my gosh, look at a little pigeon.
That one found the pigeon mother load finally.
Yeah, now they're gonna all start coming over here. Let's see how many of them try to get my leftover blueberry muffin. Now we're going by SERRA Birreria to eat some brunch. And it's Italian. We've been eating a lot of Italian food lately. And I'm not gonna get sick of Italian food because I love Italian food. When I saw their menu, I instantly was in awe of the salad with peaches in it. So that was my choice, and I forgot to take a video of it. I'm so sorry, but if you go there, get the salad with peaches.
All right, Cooper, where are we going? Where are we going?
Going to the edge.
Going to the edge.
Over the edge. Over the
I'm pretty sure the Edge is one of New York City's newer observatories, but don't quote me on that. Either way, we were super excited to try this one out to get a different view of the city. We chose the 7:30 time slot so that we can watch the sunset, but then we ended up missing it just because of the amount of crowds that were actually there in line, and we didn't really consider the waiting in line aspect of it. And to be honest, I honestly thought that the Edge was a little bit less organized in terms of the process of getting in the line and up into the building. But I would do it again, but I'm just a fair warning, it was a little bit unorganized. Thank y'all so much for watching, and stay tuned for part 3 of this New York City trip. Also, let me know in the comments what kind of content you'd like to see next.